What if I told you that the future of crypto is not just about Bitcoin and Ethereum, but a hidden tech that's making crypto faster and cheaper? Keep watching because Layer 2 is the game changer you need to understand. Welcome to True Crypto Insights. Today, we're diving deep into Layer 2 technology in cryptocurrency, something that could revolutionize how transactions are done, without the insane gas fees. Don't blink, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to leverage Layer 2 for massive gains and speedier transactions. Ready? Let's break it down. What is Layer 2 technology in crypto? Layer 2 refers to a secondary framework that's built on top of an existing blockchain, Layer 1, to enhance its capabilities without altering its core structure. Imagine this. You have a bustling city with limited roads. That's Layer 1, the base blockchain, like Ethereum. Now, to reduce congestion and improve the traffic flow, the city builds an express highway. That's Layer 2. This highway allows more cars, transactions, to zoom through without getting stuck in traffic, all while cutting down on costs. So, in simple terms, Layer 2 solutions are protocols designed to scale blockchain networks, reduce transaction costs, and increase transaction speeds. They achieve this by processing transactions off the main blockchain, Layer 1, and then settling them back onto the base layer in a more efficient way. This concept is crucial for the blockchain space because it allows networks like Ethereum to process millions of transactions per second, TPS, without getting bogged down by congestion and high gas fees. Think about it as a shortcut for transactions, helping us bypass traffic and get to our destination faster and cheaper. Why is Layer 2 so important? You may wonder, why do we need Layer 2? Isn't Layer 1 enough? Well, the Ethereum blockchain is an amazing system, but as more and more people use it, transaction fees and delays have skyrocketed. With Ethereum's gas fees soaring, especially during network congestion, like during NFT drops or DeFi project launches, Layer 2 solutions step in to make things more efficient. Here's the reality. When Ethereum gets congested, the cost of making a transaction goes up, and the network becomes slow. This can make small transactions impractical, leaving users frustrated and the system overloaded. Layer 2 solves this by providing scalable alternatives to the base layer, processing many transactions off-chain and only occasionally settling them back on-chain. Think of it as an express lane for crypto. It makes things faster, cheaper, and ensures that crypto transactions remain affordable and efficient for everyone, from regular users to institutional investors. Examples of popular Layer 2. Solutions. Layer 2 tech isn't just theory. There are already live solutions making a huge impact in the blockchain ecosystem. Here are the top Layer 2 solutions you need to know about. 1. Optimistic Rollups, e.g., Optimism. Optimistic Rollups are one of the most widely talked about Layer 2 solutions today. These solutions are called optimistic because they assume transactions are valid by default and only challenge them if there's a dispute. It's like trusting someone until they prove you wrong. This keeps things fast and efficient. In a nutshell, optimistic rollups work by bundling multiple transactions off-chain and then submitting them to the main Ethereum chain in a compressed form. The transactions are processed faster, and once they're batched up, they get rolled up back onto Ethereum for final settlement. Here's how it works. Batching transactions off-chain. Instead of each transaction being processed individually, multiple transactions are batched together off-chain, reducing processing time. Validation. After these batches are created, they're sent to Ethereum to be validated. Validators only need to check the final batch, not each individual transaction, making it much faster and more efficient. Dispute resolution. If anyone spots an error, they can challenge the validity of the transaction batch. If no challenge occurs within a set time, the batch is finalized. Example. Think of it like doing a massive online order with 100 items and paying for them all in one transaction, rather than buying each item separately and paying fees for each. With Optimism, it's like grouping multiple transactions into one big super efficient transaction. 2. zk-Rollups, e.g., zk-Sync. zk-Rollups short for zero-knowledge rollups, are next-level Layer 2 solutions. While optimistic rollups are amazing, zk-Rollups take privacy and efficiency to an even higher level. zk-Rollups use zero-knowledge proofs, ZKPs, to bundle transactions together, which means they can process transactions without revealing any details about them. Think about it like running a race. Instead of stopping at every checkpoint to prove you followed the rules, you just keep going and cross the finish line without interruption. This optimizes efficiency and ensures faster processing. ZKPs essentially prove the validity of a transaction without revealing sensitive data, making this technology ideal for handling large volumes of transactions securely and privately. How it works. Transaction bundling. Like optimistic rollups, zk-Rollups bundle multiple transactions together. But unlike optimistic rollups, they prove the legitimacy of each batch using ZKPs. Transaction validation. Rather than assuming the transaction is valid, zk-Rollups validate each transaction batch by using cryptographic proofs. This adds an extra layer of security and privacy. Privacy. Users' private data is never exposed to the public, ensuring privacy and security. Example, think of it like buying a product online and completing your purchase without anyone knowing your exact identity. Your payment still goes through, but only the relevant details are shared, no unnecessary information exposed. 3. State channels, e.g., Lightning Network. State channels are a bit different from the other Layer 2 solutions because they're not about batching multiple transactions. They're more about direct communication between parties, especially for frequent and small payments. This technology is great for use cases like microtransactions, gaming, and even IoT, Internet of Things. With state channels, two participants can open a private channel where they can make multiple transactions off-chain without involving the main Ethereum chain every time. Think of it like having a prepaid debit card that you can use to make multiple purchases without going back to the bank each time. How it works. Opening a channel. The participants lock in a small amount of cryptocurrency in the channel as a deposit. This deposit allows them to make multiple transactions without needing to interact with the main blockchain each time. Off-chain transactions. All transactions are made off-chain. Participants can make as many transactions as they want within the channel without worrying about fees or delays. Closing the channel. When the channel is closed, the final transaction is posted back to the main Ethereum blockchain. The participants share their final balances and everything is settled. Example, if you're playing a video game that has small purchases for in-game items, you can keep using your balance without going back to the blockchain for every purchase. When you're done, your total amount is updated on the blockchain. 4. Plasma. Plasma is another innovative Layer 2 solution that focuses on creating smaller child chains, side chains, that can handle a large volume of transactions independently. Plasma allows faster, cheaper transactions while still keeping the main Ethereum chain secure and scalable. Here's how it works. Child chains. Plasma creates side chains that handle a specific set of transactions. These child chains can operate independently, but can still interact with the main Ethereum blockchain when necessary. Efficient transaction processing. Since Plasma handles transactions off the main chain, it reduces the burden on Ethereum, allowing for faster processing without compromising security. Periodic settlement. While the child chains can process transactions without the Ethereum network, they periodically submit summaries of their transactions back to Ethereum for final settlement. Example, think of Plasma like having multiple subways connecting to a central train station. Each subway operates on its own, but all trains eventually feed into the central station. This increases the number of people, transactions, that can be processed without overcrowding the station, Ethereum. Conclusion. The future is Layer 2. Layer 2 technology is rapidly transforming the way we think about blockchain scalability, transaction costs, and speed. By reducing congestion and lowering fees, it's opening the door to a new era of faster, cheaper crypto transactions. Whether it's through optimistic rollups, zk-Rollups, state channels, or Plasma, Layer 2 is enabling a future where blockchain technology can truly scale, paving the way for mainstream adoption. So, whether you're a crypto investor, trader, or developer, Layer 2 solutions are something you can't afford to ignore. Start exploring these technologies, and you could be on the path to crypto mastery and maximizing your gains. Why Layer 2 will be the future of crypto? The crypto space is growing at an exponential rate, and with this growth comes the need for solutions that can scale. We're talking about systems that can handle massive volumes of transactions while keeping things fast, cheap, and efficient. This is where Layer 2 technology steps in, offering the potential to change the game in how we use blockchain. If you're wondering what exactly Layer 2 is, here's the scoop. Layer 2 refers to solutions built on top of an existing blockchain, the base layer or Layer 1, that help optimize its capabilities without altering its core structure. It's all about reducing congestion, boosting transaction speed, and lowering transaction costs, while still benefiting from the security and decentralization of the underlying blockchain, like Ethereum or Bitcoin. Layer 2, the accelerator for crypto. As blockchain networks like Ethereum grow, they're starting to hit the limits of what they can handle. One of the biggest challenges blockchain faces is scalability. The ability to process an increasing number of transactions without becoming slower or more expensive. When the network gets congested, gas fees, transaction fees, go through the roof, and transaction processing speeds slow down. Layer 2 solutions offer the perfect fix by allowing off-chain transactions to occur and only occasionally settling those transactions back on the main blockchain. By doing this, Layer 2 reduces the load on the base layer and keeps the blockchain smooth and efficient, even as usage explodes. Imagine you're stuck in traffic. The more cars, transactions, on the road, the slower it moves. But Layer 2 is like adding an express lane, enabling you to bypass the bottleneck and move quickly and efficiently. To make things more concrete, let's dive into real-life examples that show how Layer 2 technologies are already transforming the crypto landscape. Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder of Ethereum, is one of the loudest voices advocating for Layer 2 technologies. In fact, Vitalik has frequently spoken about how Optimistic Rollups and zk-Rollups will help scale Ethereum and make it more user-friendly by reducing the network's congestion and lowering gas fees. Vitalik believes that these solutions will not only boost Ethereum's performance, but will also unlock a future of decentralized applications, dApps, that are accessible and affordable to everyone. In the past, Ethereum's scalability issues have been a significant barrier to widespread adoption. But thanks to Layer 2, we can now handle more transactions at a fraction of the cost. When it comes to decentralized exchanges, DEX, Uniswap and SushiSwap are household names. These platforms run on the Ethereum blockchain, and while they offer excellent liquidity and user experiences, their reliance on Ethereum has led to high fees during periods of congestion. But Layer 2 solutions, like Optimistic Rollups and zk-Rollups, have provided a much-needed lifeline for these platforms. By moving trades off-chain and only settling them back on the main Ethereum chain, these Layer 2 technologies have enabled faster trades and significantly reduced the costs for users. For instance, Uniswap began integrating Optimism to improve its trading speed and reduce the gas fees associated with each transaction. This has made Ethereum-based DEX far more scalable, bringing them closer to being mainstream in the crypto ecosystem. When we talk about microtransactions, we are talking about small transactions that occur constantly and don't require the overhead of blockchain verification every time. Think of small in-game purchases, payments for IoT devices, or small token transfers between peers. These types of transactions are perfect for Layer 2 technology, and the Lightning Network on Bitcoin is a prime example. The Lightning Network allows users to open state channels where they can conduct as many transactions as they want, without broadcasting every single one to the Bitcoin network. This drastically reduces fees and makes microtransactions a reality at a global scale. For example, tipping via Lightning enables users to tip content creators across the internet with minuscule fees. This opens up a world of possibilities where small value transfers become practical and affordable. On the Ethereum side, zk-Sync has been making waves with its zk-Rollups technology. This system uses zero-knowledge proofs to process transactions faster while ensuring privacy. while other Layer 2 solutions rely on batching transactions and posting them to Ethereum at a later time. zk-Sync takes things a step further. With zk-Rollups, transaction validation is done cryptographically. This means transactions can be processed off-chain and yet verified with the same level of security as on-chain transactions. The best part? Users' private data remains secure, ensuring that privacy is maintained without sacrificing scalability. This is incredibly important because privacy is a growing concern in the blockchain space, especially when dealing with financial transactions. zk-Sync's ability to provide high throughput and privacy opens up a range of possibilities for DeFi apps, NFT platforms, and gaming ecosystems. As more projects adopt Layer 2 solutions, early investors who back these technologies could see huge returns. The scalability that Layer 2 provides isn't just about making Ethereum faster and cheaper. It's about unlocking new use cases that were previously too expensive to implement. Think about it. As more dApps and platforms move to Layer 2, there will be more demand for solutions that help scale Ethereum and other blockchains. If you're an investor, this could mean huge growth for Layer 2 projects and tokens. Layer 2 solutions are in their early stages, and investing in promising Layer 2 projects now could position you as an early adopter of something game-changing. As Ethereum and other blockchain platforms continue to implement Layer 2 solutions, the ecosystem is bound to explode. Early-stage projects like Optimism, Arbitrum, zk-Sync, and Polygon have already started attracting attention, and more will follow as demand for scalable blockchains increases. The potential of Layer 2 technology to scale blockchain systems is massive, and its impact will be felt across the entire crypto ecosystem. From decentralized exchanges to microtransactions, NFTs, and gaming, Layer 2 will unlock new possibilities, reduce costs, and enable a future of faster, cheaper, and more scalable blockchain applications. As we see more projects and dApps adopting Layer 2 solutions, it's clear that the future of crypto is all about Layer 2. Whether you're an investor, developer, or user, this is a transformative shift in the way we use blockchain technology. Imagine Trader A is trying to swap Ethereum for another token like USDT. If they were using the Ethereum mainnet, they'd likely face high gas fees, especially during periods of heavy congestion. A single transaction might cost them upwards of $30 to $50 or more, depending on network activity. But here's where Optimism, a Layer 2 solution, comes to the rescue. With Optimism, the same transaction would cost a fraction of the price, sometimes as low as $1 to $3, and it happens almost instantly. The transaction speed is significantly improved, meaning less waiting for your swap to complete. This efficiency leads to more trades, faster execution, and lower costs, enabling Trader A to boost their portfolio without worrying about excessive fees eating into their profits. Now, let's consider Trader B, who is a frequent trader, executing small trades across the day. Trader B loves to buy and sell tokens in quick succession, which is often referred to as scalping. On the Ethereum mainnet, these kinds of microtransactions can become prohibitively expensive because the gas fees might exceed the value of the trade itself. For example, a $5 trade could easily be wiped out by $10 in gas fees. However, zk-Rollups changed the game entirely. By processing and batching transactions off-chain and then confirming them in batches back on the Ethereum blockchain, zk-Rollups allow Trader B to make numerous small trades without worrying about gas costs. These tiny transactions become super cheap, making frequent trading profitable and scalable for traders who deal with lower value transactions. For Trader B, this means their portfolio can grow faster because the cost of each trade is significantly reduced, allowing them to trade more frequently without running into the barrier of high fees. Now, you might be thinking, sounds too good to be true. Is it safe? It's a valid question. After all, in the world of crypto, security is paramount. Fortunately, Layer 2 solutions inherit the security of the underlying blockchain, such as Ethereum, ensuring that they don't compromise on the integrity or reliability of the system. Layer 2 solutions like Optimism and zk-Rollups rely on Ethereum's consensus mechanism to settle final transactions. This means that while transactions occur off-chain, they are still validated and secured by the Ethereum mainnet. With zk-Rollups, the use of zero-knowledge proofs ensures that the transaction data is secure and private while still being verified by Ethereum. The rollup batches thousands of transactions, compresses them, and submits a proof to the Ethereum blockchain for final verification. This ensures data integrity and security without exposing private details. Optimistic rollups, while slightly different, still rely on the Ethereum mainnet security by periodically submitting batches of transactions and using fraud proofs to ensure validity. If someone tries to cheat or make fraudulent transactions, the system will catch them before any harm is done. In short, Layer 2 solutions are just as secure as Ethereum itself, so you can trade with confidence. Of course, while Layer 2 has significant potential, there are some challenges and risks to be aware of. One of the biggest challenges for Layer 2 technologies is adoption. Not all projects and dApps have integrated Layer 2 solutions yet. As we know, blockchain technology is still in its early stages, and Layer 2 solutions are even newer. While we're seeing increasing adoption of Optimism, zk-Rollups, and other Layer 2 protocols, many applications still rely heavily on Layer 1 blockchains like Ethereum or Bitcoin without utilizing Layer 2 for scalability. This lack of universal adoption means that Layer 2 solutions aren't yet available across the entire crypto ecosystem. But as blockchain adoption continues to rise and the demand for scalability increases, Layer 2 adoption will likely skyrocket. Another challenge lies in the centralization risks that some Layer 2 solutions could pose. Although Layer 2 solutions aim to scale decentralized networks, some of them rely on trusted parties or validators to execute transactions, leading to potential centralization. For example, with optimistic rollups, there is a delay between the time when transactions are executed and when they are submitted to the Ethereum blockchain. During this time, trusted parties are in charge of the transaction's validity. While these parties are incentivized to act honestly, there's always the risk of centralized control in the hands of a few key players. As Layer 2 evolves, these risks will need to be carefully managed to ensure that the decentralization ethos of blockchain remains intact. Lastly, there's the issue of interoperability between different Layer 2 solutions. Not all Layer 2 solutions are compatible with each other, and this can create fragmentation in the ecosystem. If Trader A uses Optimism and Trader B uses zk-Rollups, they may face issues when trying to exchange assets between these Layer 2 solutions. Interoperability is essential for the broader adoption of Layer 2 technologies, and there are efforts underway to address this challenge, but it's something to keep in mind as the ecosystem evolves. Layer 2 is transforming the crypto world by making transactions cheaper, faster, and scalable. But is it really the future of crypto, or do you think there are other solutions out there that could do it better? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's discuss. Whether you're an investor, developer, or enthusiast, Layer 2 solutions are definitely worth keeping an eye on, as they are poised to make a huge impact on the future of blockchain technology. If you found this video useful and want to learn more about crypto, blockchain technology, and investing strategies, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more insights into the world of crypto. Follow us for more insights. Podcast, Crypto Tribex. Blog, truecryptoinsights.blogspot.com. Don't forget to share this video with your crypto crew. Let's make sure we're all ahead of the curve on Layer 2.